Zach? I have one. I think it's the same one. Yeah, I have one from last night. Comes with a cheat sheet.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. All right, please find our seats, please. Thank you. My name is Dr. Griggle. I'm the principal here at Northwest Middle School, and it is my honor to welcome you this afternoon to our spring show. We will be entertained by our band and our orchestra, and then our chorus. Just a couple quick announcements. To me, I always think about the fact that this moment that we're going to see here, the next hour, is a one-time show. All right? I know a lot of times we want to take videos and things like that, but I think it's very important for us to sit back and just enjoy the moment. These students have been working very, very hard, hours and hours of practice for one time. Right? They're going to perform these songs for you one time. They're going to sing these songs for you one time. And so I think that you should make that a very important moment yourself. Right? And so with our cell phones, if you are filming, you keep it low. Because I know I'm going to be sitting behind people and I don't want to see phones flashing, right? I actually silence phones. And just really appreciate the time they put into it. I am going to announce it now, but this is also a very important concert for another reason, and that's that as soon as the school year is over this year, we're going to have major construction in this auditorium. If you're looking around, this auditorium is 80 years old, and some of you probably came in and tried to find seats and realized that there weren't chairs in certain seats. But as soon as school's over this year, we're going to have major construction. So I really hope you can come back next year and see the major renovations that go on, and we can celebrate our performing arts here at Northwest Middle School. So again, at this time, I would ask you just to welcome our Northwest Middle School band with a nice round of applause to get this concert started.
Marching and fast dance music is what you normally think of when you hear the word band. However, our next piece is called The Falling Rain. This is a very lyrical, soft, gentle piece. And sometimes for us band members, gentle and soft is harder to play. So please enjoy The Falling Rain. So before we play our final piece, I have some special recognition I would like to give. First of all, on stage here tonight, you see 7th and 8th grade primarily. However, I invited several of my advanced 6th grade musicians to help us out. So if they can give us a wave, 6th graders, honestly, it's a win-win situation because not only do I get them to play more challenging music and with a different band, but also it's good for me because they're growing and next year they'll be my 7th grader. So it's a good situation. And finally, it's time for me to say goodbye to my 8th graders. And that's very hard, especially this group, because these are, and I kept calling them my COVID kids. These guys learn to play an instrument while looking at a computer. How hard is that? I'm trying to say, no, C sharp, here, you're thinking. So they have stuck with it, and I'm so proud of them. And I wish nothing but the best for them when they go to Reading High School. First of all, on clarinet, Natalia. On flute, Alexandra. And on percussion, Miss Brownie. I can always have one Brownie for a smile. I love it. I love it. Congratulations. And finally, on alto sax, Jose P. So one more round of applause for my eighth graders. And just in case you were getting a little sleepy on the soft, mellow song, we'll be sure to wake you up with our next one, Mission Impossible.
Is that good? I just want to apologize. We're going to have them come up on the risers and take a quick photo. So parents or families, if you'd like to take a photo, I'm going to line a nice one up for you. Otherwise, we'll send it out when we're finished. Thank you for your patience. It's so different without the entire 5th and 6th grade in here. Good evening, I'm Mrs. Clark, the orchestra director. If you don't know about tuning string instruments, I'll tell you how different it is. A guitar has a little gear that you can turn, and these are just wood. So the humidity has really changed the tuning. I'm going to take a minute and get them tuned before we begin. Please feel free to talk amongst yourselves. What these kids are going to do is far beyond what I would expect from someone who has their age. And I'll just remind the audience, they're still their real age and they're still real distracted when you call out to them. So, in an orchestra setting, what you can do is wait for the piece to be finished and then applaud. Thank you for your enthusiasm.
Wait, for the basketball game.
Okay, bye.
hope you enjoyed the orchestra piece, Never Let Up. Composer Balmages offered up this arrangement as a testimony to perseverance, a skill that all musicians are familiar with.
We have many other exciting songs in our library, but next we've taken the time to prepare a more solo contribution to tonight's program.
Composer Sean McLaughlin calls it a hammer and tempo changes so very important, which means that you'll often hear us pause before transitioning to the next section.
So while we hope you'll want to applaud when it's over, we must caution you, in this case, to wait all the way to the end. Esta canción tiene
And now I talk. These people, you may think are only musicians, but they are artists, actors, writers, athletes, and leaders at only 14, right? They're a fraction of my age and are inspiring beyond what I can anticipate. Isn't the music lovely? So I'd like to recognize several significant contributions tonight, starting with some of my youngest members, because I have some fifth graders here in cello. Only 1 year of playing, so we're happy to have them. Also on stage with us tonight, we have 7 of the 8 students that went to the Berks County 6th grade String Fest. So I'm going to ask them to stand, and I'm going to give them a picture. And although many of them, we had a tiny but mighty group last year, and then some of them aren't even in our school anymore, and the ones that remain are so very precious. I took them to 6th grade Strength Fest last year, and they have joined us again this year. So 7th graders, yes I did, you got the picture from last year, you're even cuter. And don't worry, they're plexiglass, so they're not going to be able to get rid of them. Also, we have 2 7th graders who, instead of just being invited to the 6th grade Strength Fest based on their excellence, auditioned against other 7th, 8th, and 9th graders in all of Berks County, all the different school districts. And 2 of them are accepted into the ensemble. I'm extremely proud, and they're both leaders here in our orchestra. That was Melanie on bass. And it was also Jahedi Reyes on violin, but for tonight's myself. The pictures I have of the 8th graders are in my head, because we weren't here, right? Most of the 8th graders here I met on Google Meet. I met the family pet, I met younger siblings, I met everybody but the student, because we were on computers for that time. And they have just been such an inspiring bunch to come back after everything they missed and give so much back. So, sorry, my kid is holding it. For each of my 8th graders, I'm giving them a little flower to remember to always bloom where you're planted. Okay? So I'm going to start with my newest member That's Sweetie, who joined us from the band. I think. Okay, also joining us from the band, when she came back, crossover flute player, still put 3 years in the orchestra as well. That's Alexandra. Thank you. All right, so we have a couple other students who took instruments home, but I never really saw much of them until they came back to school and they become leaders in their sections. That is Justin and Eileen. So Ayla Black holds the record for the most lessons given from behind the wheel. I would inevitably be driving around Reading to tune someone's cello on their front porch. And here comes this little fifth grader signing in to her Google Meet for her lesson. And I was like, okay, I can still hear you, it's fine, and keep driving. So I was glad to have Ayla back in person for the next 3 years when we came back. And last but not least, somebody signed in every single week with me and even texted when their instrument was out of tune. And they would say, yeah, I'm going to open the door because it was COVID time. So I'll open the door to leave the violin and then go. And I didn't actually get to meet Gali for another 2 years. I'm so glad you're back. So I'm going to ask them to just wave again so you see what an important group of people they are. So I'm going to admit for our last piece, it's a real challenge. I describe it a little bit like everything everywhere all at once, which is kind of like what it's like when we try and have rehearsal. We got some people here, some people there, but these folks have come together to put together some really nice music. So we hope you enjoy this festival piece, Golden Grove. Thank you. We're going to take a picture and then it's on you.
and thank you so much for choosing to spend this special afternoon with us today. We appreciate your love and support for the arts at Northwest Middle School.
Our first selection was No Gali, an Israeli folk song arranged by Victor C. Johnson. A special thanks to Mrs. De LeBron and Mrs. Clark for making our song extra special with their percussion skills.
Our next selection is a beautiful piece called Homeward by Marta Keys, and it features two soloists, Emily Abreu and Jane Darcy.
For lending her most excellent piano skills and making time for us and raising the schedule.
The next selection is called Harmony by PINKZEBRA. Our soloists are Gali, Jaden, Joshua, Joel, Yaxel, Anthony, Joey, and Marta. If you listen carefully, we usually hear four parts of harmony, which is hard to do.
Just a quick note, there are 9 solos in the song, and when I was rehearsing just the boys, we have sectionals. The sopranos come to see me separately from the boys and the altos, and I had all the boys in my room, and I said, do any of you want to sing one of these 9 solos? And they all raised their hand. So I said, oh, the girls might be a little bit mad, but I think you just stole the song from them. So we have a lot of boys singing solos tonight, and they're all fabulous.
I feel there's something we're missing. Can't hear it yet, but I'm listening. It's time to look for some common ground. Oh, if all my friends got together, we'd show the world something better. We need each other to make a perfect sound. When I'm singing, I feel so free, like a note in a melody. Think the sound with you and me. You and me. Mix it up like a recipe, that connect in a common key. You go now, 1, 2, 3. Doing it now, all the noises. This time we're making the choices. It's up to us now to find a way. Hey. Let's love one another. Let's show some love and discover what makes the world move round and round these days. I'm singing, I feel so free, like a note in a melody. Think it's so with you and me. You and me. Up like a recipe to connect to the common key. Here we go. Now 1, 2, 3. We need some harmony. Harmony. Come on and sing with me. Sing with me. That's how we're meant to be. Meant to be. Like here and now. Like here and now.
We would now like to take a moment to recognize some of our amazing accomplishments this year.
You guys sound great. You guys sound great. You guys sound great. Dr. Smith was here one day. She came down during a rehearsal, and it was the best rehearsal we have ever had. I had goosebumps and tears in my eyes because these are seriously talented kids. Yeah. So the first group, I also just want to say excellent behavior up here. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. The first group that we would like to recognize, and they are receiving. You are receiving certificates and pins, but they are not here yet. We're getting them next week at the 5th and 6th grade all-city concert, and then I will give them to you. So for today, can you just raise your hand when you hear your name? These are the students that participated in the 7th and 8th grade all-city concert on April 11th. Raise your hand, and I'm just going to say first names to save us time, okay? Emily, Jade, Jaya, Melanie, are they waving? Okay. Jane, Genesis, Rhodalise, Yekieri, Eulise, Jaylise, Elena, Elizabeth, Kenya, Joshua, Marshawn, Anthony, Joey, Joel, and Jaden. A round of applause for all of them. Okay, our next group of students is so proud of these guys. As Ms. Clark mentioned, Berks Junior County is no joke. To audition for Berks Junior County, you need to learn a very difficult piece of music that is way more advanced than the level that we would normally perform at this age group. Berks Junior County is, as she said, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade from all over the county, and these students auditioned against almost 400 other students for a place in the Berks Junior County Choir this year. I am so proud of them. We have pictures and certificates. We have pictures and certificates, and they already received a pin. Okay, go ahead, county kids, point your little pin. See, they have these special little bars that they get, and they can collect them throughout their years in high school as well. So, these are the students. You're going to have to hold these for the last song. I'm sure you can do that. Berks Junior County course participants were. Please step forward to get your certificate and your picture. Yekieri. What is wrong with me? I'm not talking. Yaxia. Joshua. Jade, Joel, and Jaden. Round of applause all for Junior County. Okay, I am going to turn the microphone over for a moment. I'm going to do 8th graders last, so let's do these now. I'm going to ask Mrs. Clark to read, these are two special awards, and there's something special that has to be said, and I'm just going to take a break at the microphone because I'm tired of hearing myself. I have to slow down. What's happening? Oh my Lord. Okay, this is why I'm just done. Okay, this award is from RNF, Reading Musical Foundation, and I don't think it says here, but they are big time responsible for helping us do amazing things. Everything from scholarships for private lessons, scholarships for summer camps. I know some of you got your letters this week. Some of them also now at the high school received instruments. They're just an amazing organization. Remember the Bible works, the Reading Musical Foundation, RNF. RMF Esprit de Corps Award. This award is given each spring to a student moving up from each Berks County Middle School to a junior high student who best exemplifies the Reading Musical Foundation's mission. The qualifying student should be a superb role model for other musicians and aspire towards high standards in musical performance or composition. Ensemble, or what we call team playing, is just as important as musical, personal performance and virtuosity or technical skill. Throughout the student's tenure in their school, it has been obvious to the music faculty that this student values giving something back to other students and to the school community. Okay, the first recipient
is a band member who has been with me all the years. And took a little break online, but just because academics were just overwhelming, and I get it. But this 8th grade year really showed so much leadership skills, learning over the break on the clarinet and getting ready to go to the high school. I'm very pleased to present this award to Natalia Valdez-Perez.
All right, this is a student that is both orchestra and chorus, and I'm sure, and theater, and I'm sure we could say so many things between us about this student, but the one thing that I want to say the most about the student is that she has absolutely bloomed in so many amazing ways. When I first met this student, she spoke like this. And now she is performing like a professional. She is amazing in so many ways. And this award is going to orchestra and chorus student Gali Rivera.
Yeah, so parents, if you're here tonight, in those envelopes is a check for cash money for $50. So don't lose it or spend it all in one place. And congratulations to these two and the ensembles that they have belonged to tonight.
All right, you have been so patient and wonderful, and thank you. But we cannot leave without recognizing the 8th graders in this group. They are the most talented singers. They are all amazing in so many ways, and we will miss them so much. And I can't wait to see what they do in high school. I cannot wait to see what they do in high school. So I'm going to give them their little flower. Miss Clark is going to read their names. All right, we ask you out. Jaden, Joel, Marshawn, Joshua, Lewis, and Joey. Genesis, Emily, Eileen, Jerry, Isabella, Rosalie, Esme Lynn, Aaliyah, Ami, Queen, Amora, Sarah, Elena, J. Release, Abigail, Yuki, Yuvani, and Elizabeth. Okay, so we have one more song. Before we sing it, and I know you're like, oh no, this is doing that again. I just want to say that you may have noticed that we are all sporting a little bit of pink today. And it is in honor of a very, very wonderful friend of ours who is here this evening, and we love her so much, and she's ready to fight. So to all of you who have fought the fight and know what it's like, or have a good friend or a brother, anybody, this is why we wear pink today, because we honor her and love her so much.
Our last selection is called Hilliard by Núñez. The Hilliard will be our first speaker.
For many of us, this is the last song we will sing together in this auditorium. We thank you for being part of this special moment, which will soon become one of our members of Northwest Middle.
reason you had detention this year? Raise your hand. Put your hands down. I always get full and I'm always crying when I hear the students sing. It just touches me in such a different way, especially when we have so many students that are going to be leaving and almost leaving next year. It's like, get over there to visit. Yes, I will cry, Gali. Zoom, Gali, Zoom, Gali. You know I like that.